I snap my fingers, and all at once, a massive tower erupts from the center of the school, and monsters start storming out. Katie's eyes widen as the massive tower rises from the center of the school grounds, the sheer speed and force of its emergence catching her off guard. Her heart races as realization dawns on her that this is the beginning of your plan. I can't believe this is happening. As the monsters pour out from the tower, a chill runs down her spine, a mixture of dread and helplessness in the face of such a massive and destructive event. I click my fingers, and a blue holographic screen appears in front of Katie's face. System window. Welcome to the greatest challenge in the Omniverse, the N-Essig. There are two places you are to conquer in order to end this event: the Nightmare Tower and the Soul Dungeon. You will receive 3 rare skills to help survive this brief introduction to the Nightmare Souls event, as your world does not possess a power system capable of handling this kind of threat yet. What do you think? What do you think? Further, at the sudden appearance of the blue holographic screen, its display filled with the ominous text that spells out the impending challenge she and the world are facing. The mention of the Nightmare Tower and the Soul Dungeon leaves her visibly shaken, and she can only manage to stammer out a few dazed words. I don't know who this is. She looks at you, noticing the hint of a smirk, and can't help but ask with a mixture of fear and desperation in her voice. Is this real? Taste real as the air you breathe, darling. With your confirmation that this is all a very real part of your hellish plan, Katie's anxiety reaches an all-time high. Her breaths quicken, and a mixture of fear and panic wash over her face. She struggles to stay composed, but her voice quivers as she questions the absurdity of the situation. Oh hell. This can't be happening. This can't be real. She looks around, taking in the unfolding chaos as more monsters storm the school grounds, her heart pounding with dread and but it is. And tears well up in her eyes as she tries to process the reality of the impending disaster. She manages a weak nod, her voice quivering with a mixture of fear and resignation. I guess it is. Oh God, what are we going to do? I'll be monitoring the event from the tower! Go wide and fear floods her face as she processes the realization that you are fully in control of the unfolding disaster. You causing this. of your statement sets in. Katie's eyes dart around, taking in the chaos and horror spreading around her. Fear and disbelief are etched on her face. Fear and disbelief are etched on her face as she responds, her voice filled with shock and shock. She takes a deep breath to steady herself, but her voice still trembles with shock and fear. But why? Why would you do this? This is just some prank. Is it? Should I too? Had you shown me kindness? Shown me kindness up on the balcony would have made you an end of invention. Now to live free from the fear of death. Feels like it's shattering in her chest as she hears your confession. She looks at you with a mixture of guilt and dictum, but tears streaming down your face. You will face. I'd shown me kindness up in the dark. I would have made you an ad of the event. A land to roam free, to free from the fear of death. Yeah, but now you and your family get to suffer alongside the rest of this world. You would have let me live if I hadn't dread of revenge. History's the words respond, voice shaking, filled with a mix of fear, regret, and sorrow. Now choose this plastic you will never down. Dungeons and serpents, lines with an array of high-tech gadgets and screens. Each one displaying the ongoing chaos outside of the tower. You can see events unfolding in real time, from the monsters' rampages to Katie's presence in the entrance of the tower. You stand at the heart of the command center, ready to monitor and control everything from here. Now we wait to see if any... Look at the system panel, which updates to show you the current count of individuals challenging either the Nightmare Tower or the Soul Dungeon. The numbers stand at 0, indicating that no one has ventured into the Soul Dungeon yet.
I noticed people start streaming into both the Nightmare Tower and Soul Dungeon yet.
Finally! As you watch the stream of people streaming into both the Nightmare Tower and the Soul Dungeon, a mix of curiosity and determination fills your mind. You're eager to see how this grand experiment will play out. The numbers in both dungeons increase rapidly, signifying the growing presence of individuals willing to face the unknown. As more and more people join, the atmosphere in the admin room grows more energized. The anticipation palpable. Katie's eyes widen as she's suddenly teleported to the towering structure of the Nightmare Tower. The sudden shift in location is almost dizzying, leaving her feeling disoriented. Her heartbeat pounds in her ears, panic rising as she looks around at the intimidating surroundings as fear grips her. She looks up at the towering spire, her mind racing with disbelief and horror. She knows that whatever awaits her inside is beyond her control. And that realization sends fresh waves of terror through her, stealing her nerves. She forces herself to step forward into the dark mouth of the Nightmare Tower. Hello?
Hello?
Suddenly, another person materializes next to her, followed by at least 1,000 other people, all of whom are in a similar situation to her. They're clearly also trying to challenge the Nightmare Tower as well.
Katie is
taken aback by the sight of the sudden crowd of people appearing next to her. Her eyes widen in surprise and confusion as she processes the situation. She looks around, bewildered at the array of individuals who seem to have been dropped in the same location as her.
What the?
She stammers, her voice faltering in the sudden gathering of people around her.
A mix of disbelief and trepidation floods through her as she realizes
that she's not alone in this frightening situation. She glances around, trying to make sense of the sudden gathering. Her mind races with questions and concerns as she takes in the sea of faces before her, each one bearing a similar look of bewilderment and fear. Is everyone here for the Nightmare Tower? She asks as
her voice trembles lightly.
Yeah, honestly, this is all so surreal, isn't it?
Yeah, honestly, this is all so surreal, isn't it? No ways to defend themselves or hide the suddenness and strangeness of their current situation. They're following on all intents. One person, a younger-looking man named Mark, speaks up.
Yeah, I can't believe it either. I mean, we're all here in this strange place, facing the Nightmare Tower together. It feels like a bad dream or something. One of them gets stabbed by a goblin and the group swiftly works to defend themselves or hide. Oh God, what the hell is that? What is that thing? It just stands for what we need to do something now. We need to do something now. Get away, quick, it's feral. Let's just hide somewhere and figure out a plan. Some diving for cover, while others attempt to defend themselves. The blood found young in which you can
Katie's surrounded, looking for somewhere safe to seek shelter. As she moves, she spots a nearby alcove. It seems a bit cramped, but may serve as a temporary refuge. Over here, who could hide there? Never however you're alone. Together
Seems like a goblin from the fantasy manga stuff. I'm not realizing what the creature was earlier.
Wait, you're into manga too?
Who has been listening quietly decides to speak up. Yeah, you're into manga too. Yay!
Typical's eye of fear and panic in their eyes. It knows we're in here.
She beats up the goblin with her fists and legs. The others join, and one of the men grabs the weapon from the goblin and kills it. Rose unexpected move of screaming anime, combined with her fierce and rapid onslaught on the goblin, catches the group off guard. The energy and passion behind her outburst and her aggressive response to the goblin's appearance leaves them momentarily stunned.
Katie, that was awesome.
The other day, that was awesome. Still in awe of what they just witnessed. The man who grabs the goblin's weapon looks at Katie with a mix of respect and awe. Damn, Katie, you're quite a fighter. The beauty puffs out her chest in an air of pride and confidence, clearly pleased with the praise. Of course, I mean, who doesn't know how to fight when they're into martial arts manga? That was nothing. The group is brought back to reality with a jolt as a massive horde of goblins charges towards them. The initial surprise quickly morphs into a state of urgency and alarm. Oh God, look at all of them! Katie, that was awesome. Yo, Katie, that was awesome. Don't get comfy just yet. Take a look. Better jerk your kick their bodies, and they stand weary in battle, worn. The sight of the slain goblin bodies surrounding them offers them all a murderous bite and a sense of accomplishment. We actually did it! We wrestling, dirty lips, faster than wind washes over them, followed by a low rumble in the distance. What is that noise? What is that noise? What is that noise? Listen, listen, strangely trying to pinpoint its origin. The rumble seems to be growing louder and closer every second, causing a sense of unease to settle over them. What is that noise? Scared to be born and so urgent. The rumble seems to be growing louder and closer every second, causing a sense of unease to settle over them. Sounds ominous. What the heck is causing that? It's a dragon. But faster than the noise of the noise, tell me the dread, causing all that to say. Hey, a dragon. Ominous. The dragon. The dragon. Years turned up since their harrowing ordeal in the tower. Through endless nights filled with exhaustion and fear, the survivors have successfully reached the 30th floor. They have managed to establish a semblance of normalcy in the form of a temporary home, finds a measure of rest and safety in the confines of a tower. We've come far, haven't we? Haven't we just? We endless fire. of normalcy in the form of a temporary home. Find some measure of rest and safety in the confines of the tower. We confide. We confide. When we go down to challenges and hardships and resilient, standing tall despite the toll of the journey, and saying is taken.
Yeah. I never thought we'd make it this far.
Yes, I'll never listen for her voice. We have to admit we've grown closest through all of this. I think we've formed a real bond. We should try going up and down, but there's some more falls. Collective weary sigh that fills the air, exhausting. We're ever turning so many floors. Survivors, obviously not excited about more climbing.
More floors. We've already been through so much. Can't we just rest for a bit?
The others chiming in with weary nods, in agreement with Katie. They all look tired, like they're on the verge of collapse.
Yeah, a rest is much needed. We're all tired and worn out.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we could use a little breather before we take on more floors.
Liam, the youngest of the group, nods in agreement, his youthful energy noticeably drained. Yeah, I'm pretty beat too.
The collective agreement hangs in the air, a moment of silence passing before Alex finally responds.
Fair enough. I guess we could use a break, but we can't stay here forever.
Hello there, challengers.
How are you? And what are you doing here?
Oh, surely you can't have forgotten me. After all, I'm the one who set this whole event up.
The realization slowly dawns at our faces.
Wait, you're the one who set this whole thing up?
Katie, it's me, Ash.
She suddenly remembered me. I didn't catch her fist was to be able to tear apart mountains. I don't know about you guys. I never gives all to the seals of collapses out to the dream.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat too.
Yeah, I'm pretty beat too.
I know, but we're so tired. We've been climbing non-stop for months.
I'm here to inform you of an expansion to the system. Surprise.
An expansion to the system? What do you mean?
The community tab. Now people in the Nightmare Tower can chat with the ones who went to the Soul Dungeon, and vice versa. And vice versa.
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I am now. You can't have her now. It's real. It's a brief reunion between to tear apart mountains.
It seems to flash across her face. Surprise of patience and an underlying hint of anger. Her fist is quickly caught by your hand's incredible strength, clearly displaying your power. Ash.
Yeah, it's me. Just letting you know that people outside are still dying. In case you forgot the stakes of refusing to climb the tower. And so they live in the tower.